A young woman's life snuffed out in an instant, her body found in a forest, her dreams buried beneath the leaves. This is not just a tragic incident, it's a mystery that has haunted a small town for decades. It was the summer of 1974 in the picturesque town of Bodega Bay, California, a place known for its rugged coastline and serene beauty, but it held dark secrets that lay hidden among its sprawling trees. On June 3, 1974, local residents were shaken to their core when a group of children stumbled upon a gruesome discovery. Maria Rome, a 19-year-old with an adventurous spirit, had fallen victim to a violent crime, her life taken too soon. Maria was a free spirit. She loved the ocean and would often spend her weekends surfing the waves, dreaming of a future where she could travel the world. On that fateful weekend, she went for a hike with friends, telling them she wanted to explore the wooded areas nearby. What was supposed to be a day of laughter and adventure became a nightmare for everyone involved. When Maria failed to return home that day, her family grew concerned. They reported her missing, igniting a search that would involve local law enforcement, volunteers, and even search dogs. Hours turned into days as the community rallied together, hanging up posters and sharing her story. They clung to hope, believing the young woman would be found safe. But hope fades quickly in the face of darkness. It was on the afternoon of June 4th that the children discovered Maria's body, her lifeless form lying among the ferns in a secluded area near the beach. It sent shockwaves through Bodega Bay. The dreamer, the adventurer, had been murdered, her vibrant life extinguished. The investigation embarked, led by the detective sergeant of the Sonoma County Sheriff's Office, who quickly delved into Maria's background. What had begun as a casual hike transformed into a complex web of secrets and hidden lives. In the days that followed, the community mourned while investigators worked tirelessly, attempting to unravel the twisted threads of this tragic murder. At first, police focused on friends and family. They interviewed everyone Maria had interacted with leading up to her death. They uncovered hints of a troubled relationship, whispers of jealousy, and even rumors of a man seen watching her at the beach. But those leads quickly fizzled out. No solid evidence pointed to a suspect, and the investigation stalled. As weeks bled into months, hopes for a swift resolution diminished. Theories took root, each wilder than the last. Some said it was a crime of passion, others speculated about a stranger lurking in the woods. The absence of conclusive evidence left the community gripped with fear. Bodega Bay was no longer just a peaceful retreat, it was a scene of horror. Then, in 1975, another threat emerged. A local drifter was arrested on unrelated charges and confessed to a string of similar crimes across the West Coast. He mentioned a girl in the woods, a haunting statement that momentarily reignited the flame of hope. But once again, police hit a dead end. The drifter's stories were tangled, riddled with inconsistencies. He had nothing that linked him to Maria. His confession was recanted, and investigators were forced to release him, his claims fading into the ether like the last breaths of a ghost. Time wore on, and the case grew cold. For years, Maria's family fought to keep her memory alive, distributing flyers and participating in memorials. Every anniversary was a reminder of their profound loss. They refused to believe that Maria was just another forgotten victim in a world full of violence. As the years went by, several theories about Maria's murder proliferated in the small town. Some speculated that locals were involved, a hidden network that kept secrets buried. Others suggested the possibility of a serial killer, someone who slipped through the fingers of law enforcement, leaving nothing but despair in their wake. In 1982, a breakthrough occurred when DNA technology began to evolve. Investigators revisited Maria's case, analyzing the evidence they had overlooked or improperly cataloged. Though the advances were promising, nothing concrete came to the surface. The efforts sparked renewed interest in Maria's case, but the clouds of uncertainty continued to loom. As seasons turned, the years became decades, and Bodega Bay learned to cope with the lingering sorrow of unsolved tragedy. In 2005, a slight shift occurred. A woman stepped forward claiming her brother, a known drifter at the time of the murder, had confessed to killing Maria. She described eerie details that seemed too specific to ignore. Yet when authorities investigated, they found no physical evidence tying him to the crime. The case remained unresolved. In 2013, the Bodega Bay community commemorated the 40th anniversary of Maria's murder. The local police department organized a new search for evidence, employing modern forensic methodologies. Local news outlets shared her story once again. Maria was no longer just a memory hidden beneath the layers of lost time. Though hope sparked, it was quickly tempered by the bitter reality that no significant leads surfaced. Today, more than 49 years later, Maria Rome's case lingers in the shadows. It remains unsolved. Her story, once a chilling reminder of life's fragility, has evolved into a cold case that still haunts the community. People often discuss her fate, speculating on who could have committed such a heinous act. In a world overflowing with information, Maria's murderer continues to walk free, tucked away in the fringes of society, cloaked by silence. As we reflect on Maria's tragic end, we're forced to confront a haunting reality. In our pursuit of justice, how many lives must be lost before the truth is revealed? One thing remains certain. Whatever lies lurking in the dark, those haunted by Maria's story will never forget the young woman who simply wanted to feel the waves beneath her feet. The ocean, once a world of dreams, became a backdrop for despair. And so we ask, who could have killed Maria Rome, and why did they think they could get away with it?